Alright. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we say Kalam La Yahweh Shem Shah B'Shem HaKakwadash. And the one is the elders and apostles of Great Millstone and GMS with the rule teach well. And today we're going to get into Proverbs, the third chapter. So, as I said, I'm going to try to get these Proverbs out. So starting from the top. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days, and long life and peace shall they add unto thee. Let thy mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about my neck, and write them upon the table of thine heart, or your spirit of your mind. Meaning, keep these. Right? Yeah, but let mercy and truth be within the deepest corners of your spirit. Means it's just like it's in there, like a boxer. Their fundamentals is the jab. You see like a boxer's real experience. That jab got a special type of snap to it. Like a experienced boxer's jab is much different to that of like beginners. They punching with the biceps or punching with the arms, or maybe you see like bodybuilders. They look like they trying to like bench press their punch in a way. It's like that. Have it within you. These should be these scriptures. Should be the foundation. Of your life, right? Because you gotta go into that track 2, which I'm probably gonna get into further on. But you want to keep this truth with you so that your latter end will be good. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High man. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Right? So yeah, we might as well just get the Sirach at this point. Let's look at Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. Son, if that comes to the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation, right? Which that comes with this truth, It's always going to be temptation, whatever it is. To fall back, people from the world try to tell you, hey man, come smoke this weed with us, or come hang out with us, You have no idea, how many times, you have to turn down people in the world, or kind of try to distance yourself and things like that. It's always that temptation. Maybe I should go over here, go to this party with these group of guys, but it's like, nah, I can't do that. You may have something to do. You may have to go camp, right? And some shit comes up, and it's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I gotta come to camp. So that is what it is. You gotta turn. You gotta learn how to say no. That's a good lesson idea. If you wanna be in this truth, you need to learn how to say no. Because if you want to be in this truth, talk to your own brothers. You're gonna have to say no a lot. Do you smoke weed? No. Do you want to go? No. Oh, I have a boyfriend. Do you still? No. Oh, do you port? No. Do you, no. No. Oh yeah, I'm busy. No, I really can't. I have practice. Oh, practice for what? Amateur football. I don't know. No. Set the heart right. Constantly do it. Make not haste in time of trouble. Right? Because, that's another lesson idea I had. We're supposed to be pack mules, not quarter horses in this truth. The quarter horse is a horse that's made to go for speed, short distance, and then it's not really made for endurance. But you have these people, chicks that fall out. They don't even really sprint or do anything or whatever. You have a lot of guys that are kicked out for not doing enough. Some guys are kicked out for doing wild shit, like adultery or some shit. So it really depends. But that is what it is. Cleave unto him, depart on the way, that thou mightst be increased at last end. Right? Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right? But Job was talking about that. Like, why am I suffering? The righteous suffer, and the wicked are just out here doing whatever, right? But it's like, it's not going to be that way, because Job broke that down himself. That their judgment will come. I didn't finish reading the book of Job, but the reason why it may seem like the righteous suffer is because the righteous are being tested and proven whether they truly are righteous, whether they truly are faithful. You have to prove a friend, like the scriptures talk about, and friends are only known in adversity. So when you're going through a tough time, you'll see who's really out there, who's really for you. That person who may said that I'm talking in the worldly sense, because I don't have friends in the world. I have people that I'm cordial with. I'm kind to them, and obviously they're kind to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't really talk to them. But I'm cordial. I'm cordial with them. Guys that I know, if I like coworkers or whatever, we keep each other up to date. Like, hey, this supervisor's around over here. This guy's around over here. We let each other know, like, hey, fucking, we gotta do this coming up next week. We have that coming up next week. Oh, we have a job training to do online, and blah, 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 blah. So on and so forth. But outside of that, I'm not putting scriptures, setting up scriptures and nothing like that. It's like, you're not, you're not in the truth. Right? For gold is tried to find acceptable men in the first adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee, or that way right. Trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord. Wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fall. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old. Did ever any trust in the Lord was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear was forsaken? Whom did he ever despise that called upon him? The Lord is full of compassion and mercy, and long suffering, very pitiful. He forgives sins and saves in time of affliction. Right? So on and so forth. Right? Verse 6, know thy ways, acknowledge him, he shall direct thy paths. Right? So always acknowledge him, When something good happens to me, in my mind I was thinking, the why out, but shy. But when there's a situation and it's like, man, I get to leave work on time today. The why out, but shy. I have time. I have to, flop home like a dead fish, trying to, get videos out. I wish I had to get better with that. I can't let this jobs work get me down, where I'm just like missing 3 days here, a day here. That weighs on me. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know I can do better, and I know that better is expected of me, and I know I can do it, and I have to, because I want to get saved. That's simply, yes, because one thing, right? Worship Yahweh, should be our shy, right? Of course, I want the brotherhood to be safe and happy, but I'm also in this truth for myself. And if I'm just falling apart, then it's just like, I can't do that. I refuse. I refuse to quit. I refuse to give up. That's why I said earlier on, a good video idea I was thinking of is that, more like pack mules and not quarter horses. Quarter horses made to go a certain distance. You try to make it run miles and miles, it's going to die on you. But if you have a pack mule don't get tired. Pack mule takes the packs and keeps walking with it. So when you be a pack mule, they don't get tired. They just keep moving. They keep trudging along. You want to be like that. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Right? That's a big thing that goes on. This is a scripture that I gotta highlight and I gotta bring out at camp all the time, because these people out here, they think that they're so wise, and they say, I'm spiritual, and I'm spiritually minded, and blah 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 blah. It's like you pray to fucking weird, goofy ass Hindu deities. It's like, Get out of my face, bro. Or you don't believe in the Most High, you believe in science, or you believe in like a great, like, I don't even know. They'll believe in like something that's I think there's something out there, but I don't know what it is. I'm like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. I know exactly what's out there. It's in the scriptures. Alright? But you gotta come to the truth to hear it. You're not gonna be able to figure it out by yourself. You try to figure it out by yourself. That's why people come with these weird doctrines, that's the actual beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. That's an actual like a whore, like an actual woman. Like if you ever play Shin Megami Tensei, like they'll show you that. They actually believe that. It's like, oh, okay. y'all are comedians, Should be healing health to thy navel, marrow to thy bones, should be healing for your body, right? Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thy increase, so shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall birth out with new wine. And of course, you have feast of first fruits, which we're supposed to be doing, but we can't. We rehearse the righteous acts. It's unfortunate because during these high holy days, we're really supposed to be in Jerusalem right now. We're not supposed to be in fucking America. But we can't go to that land because it's inhabited by fucking filth. Okay, by heathen and the filth that they produce. Their false ideologies, their sin. I can't go in there. I'm never going there. We'll go there in the kingdom. When I say never, I don't mean never like forever, but like I'm not going there, until the kingdom. I'm not going there to stay and like try to, no, it's ridiculous. If you don't see the elders doing it, you don't do it. So say the barns, my son, despite the chastening of the Lord, not to be wary of his correction, yet, because the acceptable men are made in the first adversity, like I brought out earlier. That's why I read all that. Right? Really focusing on the end. My son, despite the chastening of the Lord, neither be wary of his correction, for whom the Lord loveth, he is a father, the son, in whom he delighteth. Right? So, from whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father, the son, in whom he delighteth. Right? Because getting beat just makes you, better. Makes you. I'm not saying you're supposed to beat your kids willy-nilly, but if they do something wrong, you beat them so that you can correct them, so that they know not to do that again. Right? So it's the book of Hebrews 12 and 6. Yeah. From the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son he loveth. Into a chastening, God dealeth, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For a son is he whom the Father chasteneth not. If you be without chastisement, with your all partakers, now you bastards and not sons. Right, so it's a good thing, really, even though it doesn't seem like that, because the Lord's chastisement can be, it's not fun. I'll say it like that. Sometimes shit out here could really, drive a brother to tears, man. And, I'm not saying that I'm some big shot, or that I'm some know-it-all brother, some elder, and absolutely not. I'm still learning. I have to consult other brothers repeatedly, and ask them for advice. That shows how much I've yet to learn, knowledge I've yet to accrue. My overall lack of experience, right? Because I have to ask, right? So I'm coming in a meek sense. I don't know everything, right? But that's what it is. That's why I said, we're like pack mules. Not to say we're animals, but we're built for endurance. We're it's a lot to learn from a pack mule. You always see in the movies, the pack mule just carry the pack, and you just trudge along. Even though it gets hard and rough, you just keep trudging along, with that little pack. You don't get tired. You don't see a pack mule dying after the first mile, after the first couple hundred feet. We're not quarter horses. Oh, I'm a worker working, and I'm whatever. Happy is a man that findeth wisdom, a man that gets understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the rest of all silver. And again, doesn't find gold. It's more precious to rubies and other things. Those can desire are not to be compared to her. Not the days of the right hand and the left hand, riches and honors. Right, the kingdom, ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. So tree life to them that lay hold upon her, and everyone that obtaineth the right which has knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and that tree life. For the Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. Right. By knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop dew, sun let up apart from the eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, so they shall be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, thy sleep shall be sweet. Right? Be not afraid, sudden fear, nor the desolation of the wicked, when it cometh. Right? We're not supposed to be worried in this world. We know what's coming. We're not losing sleep, over every little thing like these people are. People dealing with all kinds of shit, all kinds of demons on them, and the Lord ain't dealing with them. That's just a lot to suffer. And if you're heathen, you're definitely gonna suffer. You must suffer. Because like it says in Zechariah, the first chapter, the Lord was wroth with his people, but you furthered the affliction. So you must suffer for that. And his suffering will only increase as he moves closer and closer, to Jacob's trouble. Right? Like y'all suffering right now out there in Florida. Low and the brothers out there, alright. But out there in Florida and the different states, that hurricane is hitting. Even at work I hear, certain clients or whatever, oh yeah, I got caught. Nah, I'm just thinking, I'm just shot, man. So man, shit. Wish you died there, to be honest, but I'm not gonna say that. Because like King David said, you gotta hate evil, and if you're not in this truth, man, to be honest, I hate you. You're 2/3, I hate you. I have a strong dislike towards you. If you're just in this world, I hate you. If you're heathen, I hate you. I really don't want to be around you. I tolerate you because I have to, but there's no love in my heart towards you. I look at you and I'm just like, why the fuck do I gotta be around you right now? Like, I could be at home going reading some scriptures right now, but I gotta fucking come to work and deal with you people. This is fucking ridiculous. I shouldn't be lifting a finger to do anything. You should be running to me with water, with fucking vases of water, pouring my drinks, like, whenever I want. I should snap my fingers and you guys should be here, ready to, serve. But that's not the time for that right now, But it's just it's fucked up. We're royal people, and here we are at the bottom. Curses. See, this is the wages of sin. Death, suffering, and pain. And, probably have to go through this, because now we're getting this understanding. Boom. Right, go all the way back to the garden. Soon, the kingdom will come, and then all that suffering will be over. We fought for, we bled for, will finally be, ours. But it will be ours to the Lord. That gift, that promise will be given unto us. So be not afraid of sudden fear, nor the desolation of the wicked when it cometh, the destruction that comes upon the wicked. Right? We're not supposed to be afraid of that. Right? Of course, I can't remember where it says, but it said even the righteous shall be afraid when destruction comes. Like, yeah, we're gonna see shit, but oh shit. See some missiles come, well, the righteous will scarcely be saved. You see the missiles and oh shit. You're praying to the Lord, please, 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 please. And then it's like, you think it's like, oh shit, it's over for me. Get saved. So we're gonna be scarcely be low on that number because I don't know. I just try to fight, but we're scarcely gonna be saved, right? What about you people? That means you're gonna get majorly destroyed. If we're gonna be barely saved, you're gonna get majorly destroyed. That means not even close to being saved. You're just gonna die horribly. But the thing is, I can't really be sad for the way that you've treated the Lord's elect. I come out here, well, the hopeful elect, because I don't, we don't know who's elected was in, right? But the hopeful elect, right? Because just watching the camp and look at the way you talk to the men of the Lord, like you should be ashamed of yourself. Like the way you people carry yourselves, the way you look at them, the way you fucking talk, the shit that you do. You should be ashamed of yourselves, and you're gonna get judged for it. Flesh should be that confidence in keep that from me taken, withhold not good from them to whom it is due, right? Because you always gotta pay people. That's the scripture talk about that too. If you give service, you're actually supposed to pay them, the same day. It's just wicked society. You get paid, 2 days. You get paid not 2 days. You get paid like a week. I think governors get paid like every month or some shit. I heard some shit like that. That's what they do, campaigns and shit like that to get more money. But you're supposed to get paid every day. Some jobs every week. Let's see now unto thy neighbor, go and come again. Tomorrow I will give. When thou hast it by thee, devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee. Straighten out with the man without cause, if you have done thee no harm. This is an important one. Another one we go through, I mentioned a lot too, Straighten out with a man without cause, if you have done thee no harm. So, you're not supposed to be jumping in, other people's, business. Someone has done anything to you, don't worry about it. It's something you deal with constantly at work, Say, hey man, I don't like that guy, but then if you in a room with him and say, how's it going, dude, and walk away, and he can say nothing back to you. So, simple. Don't go around causing dispute. Scripture will talk about, you can cause your enemies to be at peace with you. And now I've gone through that at work, people have been, like, managers have been a little bit nasty, but then, without me even saying anything to them, I somehow, a lot of them warmed up to me. Well, they just leave me the fuck alone. And then they run after other people, and I'm just like, okay. Well, that one person is kind of like someone over us, like a lead or something. They say, oh, she's fucking annoying. I'm like, she's annoying. She's been nice to me. So it's just like, it's all the mercy of the Lord, allow us to survive out here, Envy now without the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Don't envy violent people or copy their ways, We're not supposed to envy enemy, Esau, Edom, from being an oppressor. We're not supposed to be like him. You got Jake out here, the goddamn fucking abominable Jerry curls and shit like that, or, fucking styling their hair these different ways, try to look like Esau, or, what Jake do, bro. I'm not talking about, because they say, oh, you're acting like an Edomite when you try to be proper. When you be proper, but it's like, some Jakes are going a bit overboard. They really be following them and doing what they do, following all their ways, talking like that. What it means, you may talk like that, it's not really, it doesn't really matter, but you don't want to be like them and follow their ways and be a suck up, which is what Jake does. The scripture talk about that. Homeborn slave. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but ye bless the habitation of the just. Surely scorn to scorners be given griefs unto the lowly, right, which is us. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. Absolutely. So that's just gonna come. So the one you edified, and that's Proverbs 3. Shalom.